for all my life. They say I'm a failure, end up in jail, I ain't proven right. My mama, she told me before, son, you get I understood, but I ain't see the vision. A nigga kept going, and now I'm winning. Some people I put my trust in, try to fuck with my image. Oh no, you didn't. Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great.
Yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Cold Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. How y'all doing, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's Friday on the Rise podcast. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all had a blessed and safe week. And we gonna chop it up tonight, man. We gonna end this once and for all, man. On the way in, smash that like button, man. And if you haven't subscribe to the Rise podcast. Let me get the sponsors out of the way, because we're gonna break this fight down tonight once and for all with my family in the chat. We're going to break it down round by round, and we're going to keep it a buck. So if y'all can, turn y'all phones to the Davis and Lamont Roach full fight. If you can, if you're not on your computer or you on your phone, turn the fight on. I got them introducing the fighters right now. I didn't start it yet, but I'll let y'all guys know when round one starts, and we're going to break this fight down. I think Tank did enough to win. They looking at Lamont surviving is a victory. A lot of people acting like he smoked Tank and he pushed Tank around and he totally dominated Tank. He hurt Tank. And the knee, you could look at that as you can't take your own knee in the middle of the fight. So that could have been a 10-8 round. Even given that, I still didn't give the fight to Lamont. He just ain't do enough for me. Tank didn't look like Tank, but Lamont ain't do enough. Let me get the sponsors out of the way. Brashley McClendon. I can't do that. They're Brashley. They'll put us in timeout. Yeah, we can't do that, Brashley McClendon. Hold on. This is round one. I don't want to start it yet. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions. He's still my number one pound for pound out there. He's having a great career. You can like it or you not. It is what it is with me. Coming from where he came from, Baltimore, Maryland, man. I'm giving the young man his props from rags to riches, man. Being his own boss, man. Props out to him. Thanks, Brashy McClendon. Make sure redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Support his art in and out of the ring. These are future world champions that we're naming. Also, shout out to www.miakillerb.com. Go over to Mia's page and support her and her merch and boxing career. R.I.P. to John Boy. R.I.P. to Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Shout out to Richie Baby with the fire intro and the edits. We're going to work on a new one to bring them in, Richie. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, a.k.a. Olivia Pope, Coach Brandy, coming off of a lovely boxing event. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything, my brother movement. Shout out to him. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Hardcore Boxing News, Just Do Boxing, Ant McQueen Boxing, Pro Soul Boxing Gear, AO Clothing Line. Go over to them websites, man. I'm just not naming them, be naming them. Go over to them websites. They got some fire. Summertime, come and treat yourself. Macy's got enough money. Burlington got enough money. Let's get some of these people at that level. Guess got enough money. Eddie Bauer got enough money. Let's get these brothers to their status. Shout out to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your Shirts Essentials 12 rolls for $7. Shout out to Under Armour. Thanks for all that you do. Shout out to Stretched Out Boxing, Fire Hats, and the letter he wrote, man, was very touching. And I'm going to frame that letter. Appreciate you, brother. The love was undeniable, man. Shout out the shout out to what else? Long week, y'all. Don't pay me no mind. I gotta get warmed up. Been all over the place today. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do for the kids at the gym and have done in the past. Shout out to Miss Yaya if you out there, Miss Mona if you out there, Kal Coolit. Man, all the people that support us, man. Shout out to not last but not least, the Official Gear Boxing, all the fighters wearing it, and Coach Squeeze and Senior got another package on the way. We got a chance to meet the owner of Box Raw. That was huge, and took a picture with him. That was huge, man. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. 1, 2, 3. Box Raw. All right, y'all. Let's get this party started. We're going to break this fight down once and for all of the haters out there that say Gervonta lost this fight. And like I say, even if they take the round, didn't need That could have been a 10-8 round, Lamont ain't win that fight to me. And we in round 1 right now. Both of them feeling each other out. Right now. It's a feel out round right there. Both of them in the middle of the ring. And work with me too, y'all, because I'm watching it and I'm going to ask questions. So I hope y'all got y'all phones on. We in round 1. Let's break it down. At the round 1, we going to break it down. I want to see where y'all boxing skill at. All right, both of them in front of each other. Not really a bunch of activity. Lamont popping the rope, jab. He ain't connecting, though. He just do 2 more punches. Didn't connect. Tank fainting. Tank fainting him. Lamont do something to the body. All right. Tank fainting. Lamont fainting. Not a real lot of action. This first round, fill out round. Okay. Tank double pump the jab. Touch them to the jaw. Touch them to the body. They talking to each other. Both of them. Okay, Lamont, he ain't connect. I ain't had him. Round 1, I ain't had, look, Tank just connected. Tank connected 4 punches to Roach 1 in round 1 to me so far. I want to know what they watching. Roach door jab didn't connect. Touch Tank gloves. If they count that, Roach pointed. Faint, bam, Tank touched them to the body, to the head. Roach start smiling. I hope y'all watching what I'm watching. We in round 1. We going to settle this for once and for all tonight. All right, Lamont do it. All right, still ain't connect. He touched Tank glove. He do the overhand right. We in the last end. Okay, round 1 go to Tank. I get Tank round 1. He landed. Very low volume. But I give Tank round 1. Tank landed 5 punches to Roach 1 to 2 punches. Clearly a Tank round. Even though both of them wasn't real active. Tank landed the more effective shots. We in round 2. All right. We in round 2. Same thing. Fell out thing. Roach throw the jab. Okay. All right. They right in front of each other. Notice these guys, no running around the ring. Nobody mentioned that Tank jab. Didn't connect, though. No running around the ring. These guys right in front of each other. No one said nothing about that. No one said, when we know what we get when we watch a Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney fight. We know what we getting. Yeah, ring around a rosy, pocket full of toesy. Yeah. All right. Roach trying to stay in front of Tank. Near one of them punching. To me, near one of them scored yet. Okay. Tank got 1 punch in. A minute and something left. Roach scored to the body. So far, both of them scored to the body, 1-1. The round 2 is very close. Bam. Okay. Tank jab, but Roach blocked with his right hand. It looked like Tank scored, but he didn't. All right. Okay. To the body. I get Tank that. To the body. I don't know if they caught that. I couldn't really see that one. Okay. Roach still in front of Tank. Trying to press the issue. Tank circling. This was a hell of a boxing match, too. Yeah. Oh, good counter underneath. I give Tank a point for that on the body. Off of the counter. Good check hook by Roach. Okay. Roach hitting in the body on the grab. He hitting in the body. No points. No points. They both clinched up. Roach come over top. Rabbit punch. I don't know if they counting them. Okay. Round 2. If y'all watching it, how y'all calling it? I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to see where my baby's at in the chat. Round 2. Head then close again. I gave Tank that round. That punch volume scoring is very low the first 2 rounds. But I edging them out to Tank. Tank landed second round. I give Tank 3 to 4 punches landed to Roach 2. That's 2 rounds. I'm watching it. I'm looking straight at it. And let me see what y'all got it so far through the first 2 rounds. Stretched out boxing, my guy, Jarrell Davis, Jab Queen boxing. We're going to break this fight down for once and all because the haters like he got smoked. You know how that is. All is the house of love, but I learned that it don't take much to bring. Love is a house of love. Kevin House, Abdul Malik, Ethan Sage, good to see you. Johnny Spears, Alan Johnson, Lou the Grind Hard. Hey, man, let's keep Lou the Grind Hard now, prayers, man. Yo, the Rise Podcast. I've been trying to keep, I want all my prayer warriors, man, to pray for Lou the Grind Hard, man. One of our supporters from day one. Yo, the Rise Podcast. I've been trying to keep up with the Rise Podcast. Peace and blessings. It's been rough. My wife been in the hospital. Keep her in y'all prayers, Uncle Squeeze. Blessings to everyone. God bless her, man. May God touch her body and heal whatever's wrong with her, or give her the strength to be able to deal and cope in Jesus' name. So we gonna pray for Lou the Grind Hard and his wife, man. I hate to hear this stuff. Let me bring him in, yo, because this my guy, man. I love this guy right here, man. Like a brother. I was starstruck when I saw him in New York. His presence was how would I put it? When I first when I met Aunt McQueen, it was like I was meeting one of the pound for pound greats. To put the presence behind the face, it was an honor and a privilege. A family man, an animal lover, just all in general. He loved his family, man, and I'm just praying that he continue to be the man that he is to his family, and don't let nothing come in between that. Just keep loving his family, because at the end of the day, that's all we got, man. It's a cruel world out here. Let me bring him on in, man. My brother, my partner in crime, brother Aunt McQueen, the incomparable. Let me bring him on in.
Inimitable Coach Squeeze, Smoothie King, right back at you.
With
another one.
Dang.
Hold on, Squeeze. I got one for you. Boogie Down Productions will always get paid. We'll take the wackest songs and make it better. Remember to let us into your skin. What you doing, boy? And then we'll begin. You said what? Yeah, you want to say hello to the people? Wave to the people, man. Oh, there you go. He's taking the AirPod. Say what's up, man.
What's up?
What's up? What's going on, champ?
Nothing.
My man,
You
glad
gotta
you
come over
feeling
here
better.
and meet. You can't see you, man. Yeah, you feeling better now.
Good. What's up, champ?
Hey,
What you doing with
All
this?
right,
He's
good
over
to
here. He's
see
making a
you.
damn what do you call it?
Apple Pen.
Apple pen
Okay,
for the iPad. Resourceful. This guy's like MacGyver.
that's
All right,
good,
man.
man. I
Go on with
miss
your Apple
those
pen.
days. I miss those days when my son was that age because we was real close. And now he
Mm-hmm.
26 years old. He doing his own thing. I can't get that love and closeness like I used to get it. I
He
miss
always
that.
acting like that. That's why I always got that squeeze. He's like, yo, dad, don't be kissing me in front of people at the park. No. Go charge the iPad, man. I'm
My son
using my
ain't do
camera.
that. My son ain't do that. Yeah, my son was very affectionate, wanted me to hug him. He would kiss me on the cheek. You know, Daddy, I love you. You know, still to the day, he 26 years old. You know, I just want us to be a little closer. You know, like we used to be at those ages that your son at. When you saw me, you saw him. We went everywhere together. We did everything together. I don't know what changed, man. I don't know what changed. I know they got their own lives, but I miss that. I miss it. Yeah,
I'm gonna say that's what it is, man. Everybody has their own life, their own agenda. Salute Daryl Hopkins.
yeah. I miss it.
Salute
I miss it, and
for the
enjoy your body at
people.
that age. I miss it. I miss it, and taking them to the movies, doing stuff. Everything I did. Whoever I went over house, my friend house, he would go with me and be playing the video games, playing with their nieces and nephew or their kids. So, but let's keep it moving.
Yes, sir.
We talking about the Lamont, Roach, and Gervonta Tank Davis fight. We breaking it down. I got my phone out. We breaking it down round by round, and we going in your wheelhouse with this. I'm in round 3. I'm in round 3 of the fight, and I gave, if you could pull the fight up, I don't know. It's the full fight. Round 3, round 1 and 2, I gave it to Tank.
Likewise.
Tank landed 5 punches to arguably Lamont 3-2. Very low volume of connect rate. Round 2, same result. Tank edged them by 1 or 2 points scoring. So we in round 3. I just want to break this down for the people, you know, that's saying Tank lost, he a bum. We knew he was going to be exposed. I'm not worrying about all that. I'm breaking down to the nitty gritty tonight. I'm in round 3. I'm watching it right in front of people, and I'm telling them what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you could pull the fight up in round 3 or whatever, but I'm breaking it down round around the night for everybody. Before I continue, let me go in here and holler at a little bit more people. Johnny Spears, Big Bob Gunn, Brashy McClendon, Heather E, Ethan Sage. He said I had Tank by 8-4. Melody Queen 27, the best moderator in the game. Ludegrind Hard say, oh, I've been doing the same thing, trying to find out what Lamont so much what he did. He did do nothing to get done at that a light punching in, but Tank was up in the scorecards. I know I just not getting it. I really am. Let me see who else in here. Afternoon Sports Slate. Hey Queen, I got to get back on your show. Go over to Afternoon Sports Slate. Check her out. She still ain't telling me why Isaiah ain't shake Jordan hand after they lost to them. Yeah, she still haven't given me that explanation. It's been 3 years. I've been waiting 3 years. Maybe this is a good one she got to conjure up. If y'all don't know y'all math,
Yes,
it
sir.
is 365 days in a year.
Spider one now. Now it
Lewis 4,500. Stretched out boxing. D. Willie Thomas. Let me see. That's hollering at a few people, brother Ant.
No doubt.
Um,
Yeah, I believe
that-
that was a lot of it tied. The shock of him taking the knee, that controversy. Then you seen the same highlight circulating where Lamont landed that counter punch. I want to say it was around round 9. I'll know it when I see it. But he landed that counter shot, and then that one shot was circulating throughout Twitter for about a week straight. You would have swore that was the totality of the fight. And that's not to take away anything from Lamont Roach, because I thought that he fought a good fight.
could you pull up round 3 and tell me who you got in that
I
round?
got it up right now.
Okay, because we going technical tonight, Aunt McQueen. I need your a professional, unbiased, unwavering opinion like you always give. Even arguably, if they gave Tank the 10-8 round, and I'm not being biased, you can't take your own time out in boxing. I get it. Let's argue that he didn't knock Tank down. He voluntarily took a knee. So what were we going to score that? 10-9? If they would have counted it as a knockdown, we couldn't have counted 10-8 because he didn't knock him down. What do you think?
That's one of those situations where it's up to the discretion of the ref. From my understanding, if there's any type of malfunction and somebody takes a knee, it's up to the ref to declare whether or not he wants to rule it a knockdown or give the other person the opportunity to get themselves situated. And Stephen Willis, that's where some of the controversy also comes from, because he started counting, then he stopped counting, then he let Tank get himself together. So I think the beef should be with the. And I hate to put that amount of pressure on Stephen Willis, but yeah, that's where a lot of the confusion came from, because he was confused himself.
I'm in round 3. I'm still not seeing nothing that's astronomical about Lamont that they thinking he's dominant. Okay, he scored right there with the overhand right. A minute and 18 left. I still ain't see no dominance from Lamont. We in round 3. Okay, he scored there. Okay, Tank came back and scored. Lamont edging in. Good defense by Lamont on the inside, though.
I thought there was good defense from both of them guys. I'm not sure if you've seen that combination around the 110 mark. I thought that Lamont did a great job with the initial defense. Tank threw the brick. He parried it, but then Tank got low, threw the right hand to the body, then threw a straight right hand and a straight left hand right down the middle, around like the 109 mark. That was nice. But yeah, good defense initially from. Yes, Mom, I'm using my phone. And it was a nice jab from Lamont around the 52-second mark. He threw a right hand. Tank blocked that.
I'm
Another
in
block.
the 18 seconds left mark. So don't start round 4 without me. If you can. Okay, round 3. Okay, round 4 start. They flick right to 4. Round 3, let's pause it. Round 3, who you gave round 3 to?
I had the edge to Tank. Lamont did have some good moments. He landed a nice jab around, I think, the 52-second mark. There was a moment where Tank tried to feint him out of position. He got low. Lamont took the step back, came with an overhand right. That was pretty nice. But outside of that, I thought that Tank edged it out. He edged it out. But it's still one of those rounds. It was like neither guy really separated themselves yet. Nobody was dominating the other one. But if we're just going by a point system, Tank, he scored more points.
Now you said an important thing. We in round 3. No one really definitively dominated nobody. But if we going by the point system and who scored and who's scoring the most, who hit the most clear shots, I'm up 3-0 to Tank. I'm up 3-0. Now see, you have people like this come in, and it's cool. It's cool, man. Lamont beat the it out of that boy. The whole world know it and saw it. We gotta. That's social media. I learned to be numb to that stuff. It's cool, but we're actually Don Ham. We're actually breaking the fight down, brother. We breaking the fight down, and I don't know if you saying Don Ham, he beat the hell out of that boy. Wherever you getting your glasses from, get your goddamn refund. We in round 4 coming up, Don Ham. You can watch it with us. You're more than obliged. All right, I'm starting 4, Ant. I'm in 4.
All right, I'm in 4 too. Here we go.
All right, explain what you
Both
see,
guys
bro.
coming out. Lamont creeping forward. Tank taking a half step back. No punches thrown yet. Lamont throws a jab around 247. Doesn't connect. Tank takes a step back. You got Tank resetting, getting back to the center of the ring. Lamont did a great job of applying pressure, but no punches landed. Tank is along the ropes. Smothers Lamont, turns him, gets back to the center of the ring. Still nobody landed a punch yet. Lamont is trying to get that jab going, just fires 2 jabs around the 220 mark. A third jab, none of them land yet. Tank throws 3 jabs, nothing lands. Tank landed a left hand to the body, a little stab around 209. Lamont Roach reaches with a right hand. Tank counters over the top with a left. So far I got like 2 punches to none for Tank. Tank lands a stab, jab, and then the left hand up top. So that's 4-0 in terms of punches landed. 3-punch combination from Tank around 146. 1 punch up top, 2 to the body. Lamont's not doing a bad job of his position. He's doing a pretty good job of his positioning and applying pressure. It just seems like Tank is a lot quicker than him. Faster and quicker. Personally, I felt like that's what Tank should have stuck with throughout the fight. Now both guys getting in the lead hand battle. Lamont still applying good pressure. Got his foot on the outside, blocking the exit. Got Tank moving towards his right, which is towards Lamont's right hand, which is the brick hand. Tank fires a nice jab around 110. He's able to get up out of a corner. 1-2 by Tank, but defended well by Roach. Tucks his chin behind that shoulder, doesn't land. Once again, good defense from Roach. Round 57. Level change from Tank, trying to get Roach out of position. Nice feint from Roach, but Tank doesn't oblige. Takes the step back. Now you got Tank in the corner. Lamont Roach applying pressure. He tries to throw a left hook to corral him. Tank dunks underneath. Gets back to the center of the ring. Series of feints from Tank. Lamont Roach throws a jab, misses. Throws a right hand, misses. That jab just landed at the 26 mark. He throws a 1-2. Tank dunks underneath. Smothers. Now they're in the clinch.
All right. Stop it. We at that because the round's jumping. All right,
Yeah.
We got round 5 coming up. Who you give round 4 to?
I give that one to Tank. I gave round 4 to Tank. At the end, though, Lamont Roach, he did a good job when they were coming out the clinch. He landed 2 nice shots over the top, off the break. That was nice. But for the most part, he was applying good pressure. He was in position, but just Tank, the quickness was just a little bit too much for him.
Well, I watched what I just saw. I don't know why Tank was arguing back and forth with the ref. That's when Lamont landed 2 clean shots on Tank. The protect yourself at all time rule is always in effect, and Roach capitalized that. But even with that, he scored 2 shots. I'm edging, depending on who you ask. I'm giving this round to Tank. Now we going to round 5. Let's go to round because I'm sick of them. I'm going to start it now and take it away.
I got it on too. I'm already at 247. Lamont Roach still applying good pressure, staying responsible. Looks like he was trying to set a trap himself, leaning in with behind the high guard. Both guys in the high guard. Lamont Roach fires a series of jabs at 228. Nothing lands, but he's throwing them. He's trying to control him with the jab. I give Lamont Roach a lot of credit for keeping the jab pumping, but he ain't landed nothing yet. Tank finds himself back in the center of the ring around 211. Both guys in the high guard. Lamont Roach flicks a jab out there, doesn't land. Hold on, let me see if that punch right there landed. Nope. Around 204, Tank throws a left hand, straight left. Lamont Roach does a good job defending, tucking behind the shoulder. Lamont Roach throws a nice straight right hand, 156, split the guard. So right now, he's the only one that landed anything clean so far in this round. So right now, I got Roach ahead in this round. He landed 1 punch. Tank hasn't landed anything clean yet. Showed good footwork right there, occupying the space, pivoting to his right. Lamont Roach tries to get Tank to the body, comes up short around 133. Nice body shot from Tank on the disengagement around 129. So I would say so far it's one apiece as far as like clean punches landed. Everything else so far has been off the gloves or these guys tucking behind the shoulder. Lamont Roach being a little bit more assertive, punching in combination, but nothing landing. Tank lands a left hand to the body around 110. Then he lands 3 more punches to the body. That's the first time you've seen Roach back up. So right now, I got it as far as punches landed. I got it 4-1 from Tank. Tank showing good footwork. Good job rubbernecking around 54-second mark. He throws a punch. He rolls. Punch doesn't connect. So far, there goes another left hand to the body from Tank. A stab around the 44-second mark. So far, I got it 5-1 from Tank as far as clean punches landed. Tank triples up on the left hand around the 36-second mark. Lands 2 out of the 3. Lamont Roach lands a good left hand to the body around the 28-second mark. They get in the clinch. Tank bumps him with the shoulder. Lamont Roach hits him back. Tank is back on the back foot around the 10-second mark. Lamont Roach throws a left hand that hits Tank on the hip. They're both talking with each other.
All right, I'm stopping it.
That's the end of the round.
All right, I paused it. Now let's go to see what it's like I can't call it no more perfect than what you're calling it. You're seeing everything that I'm seeing. Me and you, we doing this for the people that love the sport. That's why we doing what we doing. We not doing it for the idiots that come in because they don't like somebody or anything negative. We straight to the point of if Lamont land 12 punches and hit Tank with it, we're gonna say it. I haven't seen it yet. Let me go to the chat before we start anything. That 6th round, brother Ant. Don,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
let me go up. Let me see. Okay. Jab Queen Box, and I think that there was people getting it effed up. Let me see, it jumped. It's a lot of people up and smash that like button. Man, Aunt McQueen putting that work in for y'all. Jab Queen. And I think it was where people get it effed up. He had some good shots, not rounds. Well said, Jab Queen. Bradshaw
I think he
McCundy.
did have some rounds. I think they were just in the back half of the fight. The first half of the fight, I felt like it
We
was
gonna get
Tank
there.
more dominant.
We could riddle
Yeah.
them. Bradshaw McCundy, Tank won the first 6 rounds, and 2 of the judges felt the same way. Ha! Don Ham, Lamont landed. I try to be fair. I read their comments because they over here. It's only fair. He's not being disrespectful. He saw what he saw. But Don Ham say Lamont landed the hardest shots and controlled that boy. Okay. That's what you saw. It's cool. Jab Queen, boxer. Don Ham, he ain't beat the it out of nobody. What fight were you watching? Bradshaw McCundy. That's Lamont burner account. LOL. Afternoon Sports Slay. Don Ham, exactly. Get some glasses and rewatch. Ludicrous Hard. They took clicks of the fight to make it look like Tank lost and Lamont beat it. It was nothing that Jeff liked them guys for real. LeSean Bowles, Tank the GOAT. They can't duck with him. Everybody had an off night. Tank stepped on Roach. LOL. He keeps saying that boy stepping back or on the ropes. How he won. LOL. I'm glad you ain't no judge, Don Ham. Tawu Apakabutu, because we already know how that gonna go. Sean Brown. Tank will show you. Tawu Apakabutu. The rematch will be different. Don Ham. Lamont controlled that boy like he was his daddy. Outbound the it out of that boy. It took off. Is this ridiculous, guys? I'm reading it because it's ridiculous. I just can't get it. He was outclassed. All right, I read enough of you. Bruh Rich, where are y'all streaming the replay from? YouTube. Brother Rich. I gave you your shine, bruh. You ain't talking with logic. We breaking the fight down. Miss Joette, Dan Aunt McQueen be holding it down over here all the time. Hope he's on the payroll. Yeah, it's coming. Fresh 313. Tank won that fight 7-5. Afternoon Sports Slave. Roach did a good job though. Very good key moments. But it was some swing rounds depending on your eye test. Good job. Edward Young. And watching RSC, what round they and Ludicrous Ham, what the F you talking about? Clearly you not a guy of boxing. It shows. All right, we coming up on 6. I'm going to let brother Ant McQueen jump in. El Raphael Boxio, I'm just trying to show y'all some love. Holler at y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming over. Let me see. The crazy Tank 1, 2. That's crazy. Tank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Roach 1, round 1. Stretched out boxing. He's being disrespectful. He keeps says, boy, okay, y'all gonna ice him then.
I'm watching it on QuickTime. I got the actual fight downloaded to my laptop, so I'm watching it on QuickTime. I'm not even watching it online.
Yeah, it's jumping. When it gets you the round, it's jumping straight to the next round. I'm probably watching the same thing. Jab Queen Boxing. It's okay to voice your opinion as long as it's objective. Let's just get the rematch to settle this once and for all. Thanks for the love in the chat. Appreciate you. Miss Josette, they expect way too much from Tank. If he doesn't KO his opponent, then he lost. They don't expect that from anyone else, though. Damn, everyone has bad days at work. Yeah, Tank had an off night, but he still won the fight. I think so, too. Okay, let me hit my phone. Hold on, brother Ant McQueen. Round 6. Let's go.
All right, round 6. Lamont Roach comes out. 256 mark. Lands a nice left hook. Right there on the body. Left hook around the top. So far, Lamont Roach has landed 2 punches within the first 10 seconds of the round. So
Exactly.
Lamont Roach is off to a hot start this round. Flicks a jab out there. Doesn't land, but he's doing a good job of looking to stabilize. Tank takes a step forward. Lands 3 shots to the body. Throws a straight left hand. Roach does a good job of blocking it, but then Tank comes back with a right hand around the guard, right hook. Left hand to the body around the 226 mark. So Roach got off to a hot start. Tank came back, stole the play from him. Landed about 5 shots within 5 seconds or so. But a very competitive round this far. Roach throws a right hook. Glance off the shoulder, throws the left hand. Tank dunks underneath. We're at the 203 mark right now. Both guys in the center of the ring, kind of posturing, trying to line each other up. Roach lunges in. Tank tries to get him with an uppercut. Roach tries to throw an overhand. Both guys miss. They end up in the clinch. Now we're at the 145-second mark. Jab from Roach, doesn't land. Good job from Tank. Throws another jab, doesn't land. Tries to go to the body, reaches in. Tank counters over the top with a straight left hand. Now Roach is changing levels. Leaning off to the left side, getting his head off the line. Back to the right side. Tank lands left hand to the body around the 122 mark. Tank tries to throw an uppercut up the middle. Roach does a good job of defending, but then Tank doubles up and goes to the body and lands a left hand to the body. Left hook attempt by Roach. Tank swims underneath. 2 shots to the body around the 102 mark. Straight left hand defended well by Roach at the 1 minute mark. Jab from Tank at the 56-second mark. So far this round, Roach got off to a hot start, but Tank has stolen the play from him, man, just by using speed. He's getting his shots off, and he's getting the hell up out of there, resetting. Roach is still doing a good job of applying pressure, but not much efficiency from Roach at this point.
No.
After the initial burst of offense from him. Tank with a double left hand at the 21-second mark backs Roach up to the center of the ring, but Roach does a good job of coming back forward, applying pressure again. We closing in at the end of the 6-minute mark. That was another round that I would have to score for Tank.
Me too.
And I thought that Roach got off to
All
a
right, we in
tremendous
round
start.
7. We rolling right to round 7. We're going to go back to back.
Yes, sir. All right, let me hit the fast forward button on this.
I'm at 2 minutes and something.
All right. So here we go. 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Once again, they both in the center of the ring. Roach comes forward, working behind the jab. Doesn't land, but he's still coming forward, still applying good pressure. He's doing a good job right here of cutting off the ring. He throws a right hand where Tank is going. Tank defends it well. Roach with 2 shots to the body at the 239 mark. So far, it's a Roach round once again. Throws a right hand that Tank defends well. Still applying good pressure. Throwing left hooks at the guard. Looks like he's trying to pry something open. Lands a nice right uppercut to the body. Roach, that is. Tank comes back with a left hand. So far as points scored, I got it 4-2 for Roach because Roach just landed a jab, then Tank comes back with a jab. Both guys center the ring. Disengage. Tank with a nice feint that freezes Roach in his tracks around the 205 mark. Roach back to that jab. A 1-2 from Tank. The jab misses, but the left hand lands. So still, I got it. Oh, Tank comes back with another left hand. So right now, I got it tied up 4-4 in this round. Left hand to the body, uppercut specifically from Tank. So far, it's 5-4 Tank. Nice left hand to the body from Roach at the 137 mark. Then he comes back with a right hand up the middle. So he's got the slight edge. Tank goes back with a left hand, ties it back up. Roach lands a good right hand over the top on the left side of Tank in the clinch. 125 mark. Roach with a good left hand to the body. Nice right hand from Roach at the 114 mark. Tank has to take a step back. Another right hand from Roach in the clinch. Roach tries another right hand in the clinch. At the 107 mark, Tank rubbernecks it, rolls it off. But so far, this is a Lamont Roach round. This one is the most definitive, clear-cut round I've seen for Lamont Roach thus far. Phenomenal work from Roach in this fight, in this round right here. Both guys in the clinch again. Steve Willis breaks him at the 45-second mark. Roach shooting a jab at the guard. Looks like he's trying to get Tank to open up the counter. Tank doesn't take the bait. Stays behind the high guard. Nice feint from Tank. Roach does a right thing, which is step out of range. He doesn't fall in. Roach creeping forward. Small steps. Flicking the jab out there at the guard. Tank with the probe in the left hand at the 18-second mark. Lands another shot. Nice straight right hand from Lamont. Roach splits the guard. Tank tries to set a trap out of the high guard. He tries to get Roach to commit. Good right hand to the body from Tank. Lamont Roach comes back with a good left hand. That right there, that was a Lamont Roach round for me.
I give Lamont Roach that round also, but still very tight round. Because even though I give Lamont Roach that round, Tank was answering. It wasn't like Tank ain't throw nothing and try to score. All right, let's roll on to the next one.
No, I agree. But that was a definitive round for Lamont Roach. That was a really good round for Lamont Roach.
All right, it already started 9.
I'm at 9. I'm at 8 right now. Round 8.
I started
Once
9.
again,
I'm gonna run this one. They out in front of each other because I think you might be a little behind me.
You on the full fight or you on like the condensed version? Because I'm on like the full fight where they got.
I'm on the full fight.
All that stuff.
They got what?
I said they got everything in between and everything.
No, I got on after the round. It'll click over to the next round. Full fight though.
Because that last round was round 7. I'm on round 8.
Yeah, I'm on 8 too.
Oh, okay.
This round, nobody really doing nothing definitively. They stand in front of each other in the middle of the round. Lamont parries the jab. He didn't score. I think a lot of people's trying to give Lamont credit for parrying, showing his punches, not actually landing and hitting on gloves. Okay, Tank touches with the left hand. All right, they in the clinch. Lamont threw a body shot in the clinch. Okay, they right back in front of each other with 1:27 left. Still, okay, Lamont landed the right hand on Tank. Tank ain't go nowhere. Tank staying toe-to-toe. He lands the left hand. Tank under pressure. They standing right in front of each other. They in a phone booth. Ladies and gentlemen, they in a phone booth. We're in round 8. Nobody's backing up. Now Tank is tightening down. Tight guard. He's going in for the kill. Okay, caught Lamont with the right hand. Lamont countered back with an arm shot. Okay, missed left hook by Lamont. Parry, miss. Okay, Tank to the body. 40-something seconds left in the round. Uppercut by Roach. He scored. Low hit won by the ref from Gervonta. Roach parrying. I think that body shot kind of hurt Roach, but he panned it off. Tank winning this round clearly, man. Roach jab, misses. Throws the right hand, misses. They in the phone booth. He throws the right hand, misses. He parrying the jab. Tank come back with the left, misses. Double jab left. Okay, he scores with the left. Roach holding them down on top. They looking at the ref. They right in front. Okay, good round. Tank dapped them up. Let me see. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Jarrell Hadidi, thanks for the color in the chat. Appreciate you. Both of his hands better do damage next fight. That hat. Okay. Want to make sure I don't want to miss nobody out. Robert Jenkins. If you talk about retirement, that means you're not motivated. Totally agree, Rob. I agree, Rob. I don't care what sport you do for a living. If you talk about retirement, you're not focused on the task at hand. Marcel Triggs, I agree. Fresh 313, 5'2", Tank going in that 8th round, 5'2". I can agree with that Fresh 313. Robert Jenkins, LOL. Don Ham, for real, Lamont said in an interview when Andre Ward Tank hit him with all his might and it didn't do nothing. Okay, he ain't going, and then he changed it. Robert Jenkins, I think Ant is eating opium. Now you're getting disrespectful. You're getting disrespectful now. You don't come from a guy now. You don't come from a guy now. Now he a good guy. He ain't worrying about all that. He ain't going back and forth with you with no woman stuff. Round 7 was tight. I thought one of them swing rounds to me. I gave Roach this round 2. And all right, Ed, let's take me to round, where we at? I did round 9. What we at, round 10?
Yeah, if you did, if that was 9 and you watched up, we had 10 now.
Where you at? What round?
Oh, I was on round 9.
Me too. All right, take it from there.
All right, round 9. Here we go. Round 8, I had what's the name? I had Roach in round 8. I thought Roach did really good work in that round. Those are definitely his 2 best punches in the fight. The counter right hand and then the uppercut underneath. Both of them shots were beautiful. Beautifully timed, well placed. But we back out here, 240. Nobody landed a punch yet. Both guys in the center of the ring. Tank throws a left hand. Roach blocks it. Roach throws a right hand. Tank blocks it. Roach throws a nice right uppercut, right underneath, splitting the guard. And then there we go. 215 is the infamous knee. I'm not mad at anybody giving Roach that round and saying that he should have got the points taken. I'm not mad at that at all.
Me neither.
But it's not up to me. You know what I'm saying? Steve Willis called it, but hey, anybody saying he should have got the points taken because anybody else, more than likely, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt if you take a knee. I got to just be objective about it.
I agree. They throwing some level.
Yeah, they throwing some heat around that 142 mark. Both of them guys is right in there, toe to toe. That's action right there. To be honest with you, I feel like Tank is getting the better of these exchanges, just based off of speed. Like right here, this exchange at the 138 mark. Roach throws a right hook. Tank comes back with a left hook, pulls and evades the punch that's coming back. Left hand to the body at the 133 mark. Left hand from Tank and 119. Another left hand from Tank and 117. Pivot around. Left to the body, right up top from Tank. Left to the body again from Tank. Counter right hand at 105 from Lamont Roach. Beautiful counter right hand. Nice jab from Lamont Roach at 101. Tank comes back with a 1-2. This is a close-ass round. Good action from both guys, man. But I feel like when they really start mixing it up, like Lamont Roach he's really, really good in the pocket, but it just felt like the speed of Tank. It was just a little too much. He was getting the better of the exchanges just based off the speed. When he was
Right.
loading up, that's what gave him the trouble. When he was loading up with the punch, Lamont Roach, he sees that a mile away. That guy's got good vision, good eyes,
He fought well
good
in the
defensive
pocket. He
action.
rolled a lot. He really
Yeah.
wasn't taking nothing real clean.
Mm-mm. But I expected that to be the case. I mean, you look at the way that he's grown in these open stance matches over the years, from the first one with Jamel Herring, where he didn't really jab enough, didn't really shade Jamel Herring towards the right hand, and he was being very reactive as opposed to being proactive. Then the fight that he had with Hector Luis Garcia, he was doing a lot of subtle things just with his placement, like how he would shade Hector towards the right hand. I thought he did a phenomenal job with that. And he did a really good job of utilizing his jab more than the last fight that he had, the one that was on Pro Box, where he fought against Farrell McCrory. That was the last southpaw that he fought before he fought Tank. I thought that's where he really put it all together. And in this fight, I thought he fought a really, really good fight.
Awesome. Let's go to the next round.
I thought they were both good fights, Robert Jenkins. I thought they were both good fights. I thought that Padley gave a good account of himself, considering, he's coming into the fight on a short notice, and Shakur did a good job too. Both fights were really good. This fight was a lot more competitive though, because you got to take into account that Lamont Roach is highly decorated. We're talking about a dude that's like a 11-time, 12-time national champion, a world champion in his own right. This guy ain't no slouch, and he's actually fought at 135 more times than Tank has. He started his career at 135, then moved down to 130. So it's not like he was out of his depths. But anyway, we back to the action. Round 10, nobody landed nothing yet. We had the 220 mark. Both guys in the center of the ring trying to find the range, find the distance. Tank is in there now with his hands down. Roach is still. Good job with Tank with the 1-2 drives Lamont Roach back. He scores first in the 10th round. Both guys back in the center of the ring. Tank still with the hands down. Nice quick jab from Tank. And I seen that Larry Hazard, or whoever that was on the unofficial, he actually gave Tank the 9th round. He added a 10-9 round. So, like I said, if anybody feels like he should have been deducted the points from the knee, I'm not mad at that. But as far as like the way that the actual round played out, like who landed more punches, who landed the better shots, I thought Tank was better in that round. But I'm not mad at anybody who felt like it should have been a 10-8 round or maybe even a 10-9 round or something like that. Could have went either way. But if we just basing on the action, Tank definitely had the better round. Good rare uppercut from Roach. At the 118 mark, Roach comes back, another nice right hand to the body, throws a little flurry. Everything don't connect, but he lands some shots there. So far, I got Roach ahead in the 10th. Good job from Tank defending. Good jab from Roach. Nice right hand from Roach. 57 mark. Tank is looking to get inside and counter. Both guys doing some slick work in the pocket right there. A lot of near misses. 45-second mark, they both get into an exchange. I felt like Tank landed the better shots. Good counter right hand from Lamont Roach at the 38-second round. Good left hook from Tank at the 33-second mark. Left hand to the body from Tank. They get in the clinch. Roach lands 2 shots. Tank lands 2 shots. Both of them scoring to the body. Good left hand from Tank. Left hand to the body again from Tank around the 11-second mark. Another left hand to the body around the solar plexus area from Tank. Another straight left hand from Tank to end the round. That was a very competitive round. I give the slight edge to Tank because of how he closed the round. I thought
I
that
am
Lamont
too.
Roach had a very I thought Lamont Roach had a very strong middle of the round. He did some really good work with the counters in particular, but the last 30 to 40 seconds of that round.
All right, we almost there.
Well, Robert Jenkins, when I go back into what's in my playthrough, there were a couple of times where in the fifth round in particular, where Tank was landing shots to the body and Lamont Roach was taking steps back. I kind of felt like Tank kind of did himself a disservice from going away from the body work. And Lamont Roach did. He showed a hell of a chin. And the times where Lamont Roach landed good shots on Tank, a lot of times it was like, counter shots, catching him while he was stepping in, catching him while he was off balance. But that's the game. It's boxing, man. Happens. Shit happens. All right, we get both guys back in the center of the ring, 250 mark. We're in the 11th round. Lamont Roach firing a jab. Tank defends it well. Lamont Roach, double jab. Tank defends it well. Lands on the guard. Neither guy's yet to land anything clean thus far. Tank attempts to land an uppercut to the body. Roach does a great job of stepping out of range. Nice right hand from Roach. Around the 228 mark. That was the first clean shot of the round. Roach lands another one. Tank lands a shot to the body, shot up top. It lands. Lamont Roach shakes his head no. So far, I got Tank with the slight edge in this round in terms of punches landed until the 205 mark. Lamont Roach comes back with a strong double jab. Puts Tank on the retreat. Tank gets back to the center of the ring. Lamont Roach goes to land a shot to the body. Tank catch on the elbow. Another exchange in which ends with these guys in a clinch. Beautiful right hand, left hand combination by Roach. Uppercut to the body, left hook over the top, like right to the top of the head. Tank lands a shot. Both guys, they end up in the clinch. Tank pushes him down. That's the 130 mark. Lamont Roach tries to revisit that same combination. This time, Tank hops out of range. He's unavailable for it. Both guys get into another, gets more phone booth action.
Toe to toe.
Yep.
No running around the ring. No one said nothing about that.
Tank lands
Good
an
body
uppercut
shot.
to the
Good 4-5
body.
by Roach.
Tank lands an uppercut to the body,
Okay.
left hand. Roach comes back with a counter right hand.
I got Roach winning this round so far.
Yeah, Roach is doing some good work. Both guys are doing good work. It was like they
Both
were
of
answering
them
each
doing-
other. When Tank do something, Roach do something. Roach do something, Tank do something. It was really good. It was highly competitive. Nice jab from Tank at the 35-second mark. Roach bangs his gloves together. Good straight left hand down the pike from Tank. Good body work from Roach at the 25-second mark. He lands a right-left combination to the body. Throws a 4-punch combination. One punch gets through at the 15-second mark. Ooh, nice 2-punch combination to the body from Roach around the 15-second mark. Yeah, I got the slight edge for what's the name in that round. All right, where we at with it?
We
12th
right.
round, 12th and final round.
We in the 12th and final round.
Yeah, that's how it was, Ty. That was just good action. Both guys.
All right, I got round
Like
12.
razor sharp.
All right, they
I'm on
both
round
come
12
out.
too.
They in the center of the ring. Tank urging the people to come on.
Yep.
They toe to
Left
toe.
hand to the body from
Glove
Tank.
to glove. They change your punches. Roach throwing, but a lot of it coming off Tank gloves. He get one in.
Yep.
Nobody's going nowhere.
They just talking to each other at the 220 mark.
Correct.
Tank lands a jab around 212. Left hand at 209. Another left hand from Tank at 157. Roach is talking to him. Good left hook over the top from Roach at 150. He tries to open up. Tank counters him with a left hand. Beautiful counter 1-2 from Roach at the 141 mark. Both guys in the clinch. Roach lands a shot to the body. Now these guys are tussling along the ropes.
Correct.
Steve Willis comes to break them up. Yeah, I'm going to have to play this tonight and see if YouTube stops me.
Yeah, they might stop.
We'll see. Because this is not on this is not on YouTube, so they might not have a content ID on it. Plus I ain't monetized anyway, so I ain't tripping. The worst they could do is hit me with a copyright claim and tell me to take it down. Both guys not really doing anything. Like Tank was trying to measure him. Lamont Roach was slow to proceed, which is understandable because he understands the assignment. He's like, man, I ain't about to fall for that. I ain't about to get caught reaching and get counted with the left. Lamont Roach tries to line Tank up with a left hook. Doesn't land. Good left hand on the disengagement by Roach. Caught Tank pulling out. Tries to throw a right hand. He misses. Goes for a big left hook. Tank ducks underneath. Both guys tie up. Now they're in the center of the ring. We got 10 seconds left. Both guys just looking at each other. Tank pops him with a jab. These guys dap it up. I love the what's name, man. Love the sportsmanship. Love the sportsmanship.
I give Tank round 12. I'll give Tank round 12. So what you giving it? 8-4? I like the 8-4. I'm okay with the 8-4.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the 8-4 or even people seeing the 7-5.
I ain't too okay with that one. I'd rather go with the 8-4. Lamont was doing a lot of stuff that Tank was catching off his gloves, but they fought in the box. They fought in the phone booth. You know, when a person turning their head, they might have been counting that, so I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like you said, Tank landed about 5 punches in the first round, right? According to the stats, they only had him landed 1 punch in the first round. I don't know how, but they had him only landed 1 punch in the first round. But then again, they don't have the benefit of being able to look at it the way that we're looking at it. Them people, they sitting in a fixed position.
Yeah. Man,
so they
you
just see it how they see it.
We looked at the outside of the punches. We really looked at the outside of the punches. Yeah. Yeah, but hey man, appreciate you always as usual. I wanted to get you the nuts and bolts and the grittiness of this fight once and for all and break it down.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you coming in, breaking it down with me. I'm okay with 8-4. Gervonta.
I think a lot of it was the shock and you see my man Robert Jenkins. Shout out to Robert Jenkins. I rock with Robert Jenkins. But a lot of people just, they seen the highlights and certain moments circulating. Like that counter right hand that Roach landed, I want to say in the 8th round, like that moment in particular. And that's not the totality of the fight. Like you got to go and look at the whole fight and look at it on a round to round basis, not just who had big moments.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or as Breadman would say, you gotta score the quiet rounds. You know, the quiet rounds. So I didn't feel like Roach, I don't feel like Tank just outclassed Roach. I think he just outpointed him. But I feel like Roach, I'm not gonna say probably, Roach had the biggest moments of the fight in terms of the optics, the aesthetic. He had the bigger moments without a question.
I'm sitting here wondering. I get it though. I get it. I get it. People not fond of the boy and the young man not boy, and they want to say because he did not Roach out that he lost and Roach beat him up. I look at that as trolling. Me and Ant just sit here and broke the fight down round by round for you guys. Round by round from the outside looking in. And on that note, man, I appreciate everybody that came in, man. It was a tough week for me this week on my body. Appreciate everybody that came in. Smash that like button. Like, subscribe. Ant McQueen.
Same as always, small things, all things. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. And it's Friday night. I ain't doing nothing. So I'm going to take a shot at actually playing the fight so we could, for those of you who actually want to see it, you want to get the visual, so you're not just thinking I'm biased or whatever. So you could actually watch it. We could watch it together. We could slow it down, zoom in, chop it, screw it, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. So we could just be objective about it, be fair about it.
Appreciate that.
I will be doing that. So I'll be spinning the block on y'all. Just for those of y'all who are subscribed to me, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your notifications on because we'll go through it for sure. All right, folks. That's it. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Like my man Coach Kenny always say, love over hate.
Hey, man. Y'all seen him. The Wizard, Afternoon Sports Late Tower, Avakabutu, Luda Ground Hard, Jab Queen, Sit Through, All Access International, Stretched Out Boxing, Melody Queen, London Walker, D. Kelsey. Man, God bless each and every one of y'all. We broke it down round by round. We on the outside looking in, and I just don't see where the hype came from. But anyway, nevertheless, happy Memorial Day to each and every one of y'all. And if you had anybody who served, and for the people that served, that gave their ultimate sacrifice, I'd like to thank you. May y'all rest in peace. Thanks for your service. And on that note, it's the Smoothie King. All Access International. Ant McQueen. Coach Calvin. Limbaugh Swami. Right back at y'all with another one. Enjoy y'all weekend. Eat that barbecue. And celebrate the true meaning of Memorial's Day. The people that gave their life for our freedoms. Right back at y'all with another.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Nietzsche in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't put on with this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.